Yo, more Metal Slug stuff. Final mission. How exciting! I'm very excited. So exciting, so fun, so awesome, all that good stuff. So, doing the damn thing, finishing this damn game. Last mission, but I got a couple more videos to go. Why? So, yeah, it's fun, it's cool. I was just thinking, you know, maybe I should go back to the old stuff. When I sit down and figure things out, I'll go back to the Metal Slug I did on arcade. And, you know, see how far I can get without cheating. Well, at least using up more credits or something, so. Although, if I remember correctly, I could get, like, the 3-4 levels into most of the Metal Slugs on, like, a stock of 3 credits or something when I used to play, so we'll see how that goes. All that good stuff. So, if I could figure this out, get caught up on stuff, that would be great. So, anyway, oh, now I'm in a, like, different area for stuff. So yesterday, when I went out for my interview, I had visited a disc replay in that area, because it was, like, right there, pretty much, and I wanted to hit all the aftermarket thrift stores, you know, used places, whatever, see if I could find any nice deals. So I went to a disc replay my first time I went out there, because it was in the same area yesterday as I went to this interview a couple weeks ago for another related position in that area. Never heard back from them, unfortunately. I wasn't really expecting to, though. She said they already interviewed 3 people, and there was, like, 2 more people after me, so. And they were like, if you don't hear back from us, go ahead and give us a call. I never heard back from them. So, I realized they gave me a trick question, too. I answered it wrong, so that didn't help either. I didn't realize until after the fact, because I answered it, you know, in the context of how they asked me, but not taking into consideration that it was, in fact, a question to, you know, actually see where I was at in relation to everybody else's answers, and I answered it wrong compared to others, so I don't know, whatever, though. I think I tried to answer it my best ability. I just suck at explaining stuff either way, so that doesn't help either. So anyway, went out there last time. I went to a disc replay. For the most part, their prices were retarded outrageous. Like most disc replays, it's, you know, for some of the same stuff, you know, actually a little bit cheaper. Some of the stuff here was almost like twice as much, or 3 times as much as other locations. Like, it almost seemed like they had a fixed price for a lot of things. Like, oh, we have this batch of stuff, let's just do $5 all across the board. Or, oh, this stuff, $10 across the board, even if it's only worth, like, $5. So, and then, you know, other stuff, just even more than, like, $20, $30. They had a few nice big box games of the older PlayStation stuff, back when they were still first did the big box and before they went down to regular size stuff. So that was kind of cool. All of them were like 20, 30, 40 bucks, and that's like not even worth it at all. For an Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, I ain't paying that much. Fuck out of here. So, you know, I went over there. I was actually going to buy some games, even though that I wasn't too happy about the prices. I did want some of the games because when I was looking at when I did look up the prices, for the most part, you know, it depends on the given day and how much you could catch it for. But a lot of times, like after shipping, you know, it was probably more than they were trying to charge in store. However, the prices still could have been a lot better. And like, I'm sure as hell not going to spend $30 on a Point Blank 2 for PlayStation 1 that the case is actually rather messed up. Like, I would have asked for a nice new jewel case, but they didn't even have that on hand. And they had a couple cool PlayStation 2 shoot-em-ups for those not savvy about that scene, because I'm a fan of those. Suck at them, so I do cheat at them, but they're fun to play. So, this is my first time playing this boss. I'm not sure what I should even be expecting. But, you know, I'm running with it. Doing what I got. Shit, it's going to be a while before I finish this level, too. So, you know, I went in there last time. I mostly just checked what they had. Nothing really, like, caught my eye and sold me. But this was another one of the fucking Disc Replay locations where they ride on the fucking cases. So far, I've only been to 3 locations that use stickers, not marker, on their game cases. So, yeah, actually I stopped at several thrift store locations on my way back into town after that. More so closer when I got to town than, you know, elsewhere. So, I didn't really see many nice things. However, I would like to get myself an old tube television when I do have the opportunity. And you can get them motherfuckers for like $5. Stupid simple, easy, cheap. So I'd like to get one just so I could do the old school light gun games, because they don't support the modern day, as long as I get in the right position, I can toss a grenade, but I ended up wasting all my grenades in an attempt to figure out the correct position, so... But, anyway, yeah, I ran with that. What else was there? So anyway, I went out there. There was like 5 games I wanted to get. It would have cost more than I was pretty much willing to spend. But a couple of them were actually kind of cheaper too anyway, like $3-4. That's tolerable. But I ended up not going for it, cause you know I was gonna go up to the counter and be like, hey, you have any cases that you don't have writing on? Because I was gonna get like Vampire Knights, Resident Evil Outbreak 1, because I just finished Resident Evil Code Veronica X. So I haven't played. I've played a bit of Code Veronica 1. I have not played the second one though. So that's like I'd like to play it at some point. Unfortunately, I won't be playing it online with people, I don't think. Well, they don't have that. I don't think they have that support anymore. I could maybe do it through the X-Link Kai, though. I don't know. But I also have to get the add-on thing for my PlayStation to do that, too, anyway. Oh, I don't know if it supports it for the PlayStation 3. But, you know, that was all PlayStation 2 stuff. So, I don't know. We'll see, maybe, but I kind of doubt it. But then anyway, I'll probably play through it alone and cheat at it, so. So I remember I did play, like, because it's like, it does it in, like, scenarios or something that you play in. So I played through a couple scenarios. I think I got maybe, like, 2 or 3 scenarios done in the game. And, you know, I don't remember if I got stuck or something. I do remember it kind of did have me a little bit on edge, on the edge of my seat. A little scared, a little. I think they did all right on that one. But I mean, if they would have had better online support, they probably could have pulled that game off a lot better as well. I'm sure these newer Resident Evils, like, because I know Resident Evil 5 and 6 is going to have multiplayer. I think they have other multiplayer ones. They had the multiplayer shooter games, like the Chronicles. I'd really love to play those. I am looking for the Resident Evil Dead Aim for PlayStation 2, as well as Dino Stalker since I didn't get it yesterday, Vampire Knight. But I keep going off topic. I suck at that, I know. So anyway, went in there, and I was going to get some stuff. And then, I got caught sight of my eye as far as names they had in their CD section. Which, I mean, if they would have had better prices on this stuff, I would have got some CDs, maybe. Like, I saw Atmosphere, I saw Aesop Rock, I saw some decent names. I was actually surprised there was some Beta Weta in there from the Demolition Man series. Demolition Men. Sorry. So, but I was actually trying to get... If it was a couple of years ago, I would have been psyched and I would have got that right away. I was actually kind of surprised there were some newer albums in there that was newer, like 2012 newer, like the Killer Mike album, what was it, Rap Music, and the new Big Crit album. I don't give a shit about Big Crit anymore. He's dope and all, but I don't give a shit about it. I don't care about his affiliations who he's been working with, and that's really a big turnoff for me. Otherwise, yes, he is dope. I like what he did on the Cunning Linguist album. I think, and then he was also with Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs is alright too, but, whatever. I don't care about the affiliations, so I don't care about them altogether. Anyway, coming to an end here, there's going to be dialogue. I might as well finish up what I was first trying to start talking about. So I went in there, I was going to get it, but they write on the cases. Now, I'm a big snob about the condition of my shit. Especially because as it is, it's hard as hell when you have something that's incomplete or, you have a botched up case. It's hard as shit to find anybody who wants to pass along a case or an insert or a manual, at a reasonable, price or value. So finally one of the guys came up and I'm like, oh, you work here, because he asked me if that was my stuff sitting there, because I picked out stuff and I was just looking at albums, and I'm like, oh, do you have any cases around that you don't have marker written on them? No. Simple, pretty much no. And I kind of got an attitude with him and kind of argued with him. Oh, well, this is how we all... No, you're all independently owned and operated. There's 3 locations that use stickers. They don't use markers. Use fucking stickers. Those stickers are stupid easy to take off. And actually, once I figured out how to take them off, the residue they leave behind is kind of a pain in the ass to take off sometimes. Otherwise, for the most part, use fucking stickers, okay? Not so much in the disc tray area, because I've seen them do that too at these sticker locations. But they do make it a pain in the ass. Well, pretty much if you're going to write marker on it, you're instantly decreasing the value of the game itself. And really, what's the point of buying a game when you're trying to sell it for more than it's worth when you just degraded its value? You bastardized it or something. I like the word bastardized for that specific situation. So, but anyway, that's the end of this game for the time being moment. I'm going to be getting back to it here, though, because I find out I'm not quite done yet, so be back.